Godzilla vs Titanoboa, the ultimate showdown. The screen fades into a dense, prehistoric jungle. The air is thick with humidity, and the cacophony of ancient creatures echoes through the towering canopy. Suddenly, the ground quakes, trees tremble as colossal footsteps approach. Through the mist, a massive silhouette emerges. Godzilla, the king of the monsters, his dorsal fins glowing ominously. Deep within the swampy waters, something stirs. Titanoboa, the prehistoric titan snake, uncoils itself, sensing the colossal intruder. Two legendary behemoths from different eras are about to collide in an epic confrontation. Welcome, esteemed viewers, to an extraordinary analysis of a battle that transcends time and imagination. Today, we delve into a hypothetical showdown between Godzilla, the indomitable kaiju born from nuclear fury, and Titanoboa, the largest serpent ever to slither upon our planet. This isn't just a clash of giants, it's a fusion of mythology and paleontology, where science meets speculative fiction. We'll explore this encounter with expert scrutiny, diving deep into the anatomy, abilities, and ecological niches of these titans. So, tighten your field boots and adjust your spectrometers, we're venturing into uncharted territory. Godzilla, the king of the monsters. Godzilla's genesis dates back to 1954, a manifestation of Japan's post-war anxieties and the dawn of nuclear technology. Conceived by Toho Studios, Godzilla, or Gojira, embodies the destructive power of atomic weapons. Over the decades, Godzilla has evolved, from a harbinger of doom to a complex character symbolizing nature's wrath and, occasionally, its protector. In cinematic terms, Godzilla has been portrayed with varying sizes, but modern interpretations peg him at approximately 120 meters in height and 100,000 metric tons in weight. His design blends features of prehistoric reptiles and imaginative monster elements, creating a creature that is both familiar and otherworldly. Godzilla's most iconic ability is his atomic breath, a concentrated stream of nuclear energy that can reach temperatures upwards of 500,000 degrees Celsius. This attack is a result of an internal nuclear reactor-like organ, which harnesses and expels radioactive energy. His dorsal fins act as conduits for this power, glowing blue as a visual precursor to the devastating blast. Physiologically, Godzilla possesses an incredibly dense muscle and bone structure, granting him immense strength and durability. His epidermis is composed of keloid scar-like scales, potentially a result of his exposure to nuclear radiation, providing exceptional protection against physical assaults and extreme temperatures. Regeneration is another cornerstone of Godzilla's physiology. The G cells within his body enable rapid healing at a cellular level, allowing recovery from severe injuries that would be fatal to other organisms. Some theories suggest that these cells could be a form of hyperactive stem cells, granting him near immortality. Godzilla's rogues gallery includes adversaries like King Ghidorah, a three-headed extraterrestrial dragon, Biollante, a hybrid of plant, human, and Godzilla DNA, and Mechagodzilla, a robotic doppelganger equipped with advanced weaponry. Analyzing these battles reveals Godzilla's strategic adaptability. He often learns from his opponents, adjusting his tactics accordingly. For instance, against Mechagodzilla's metallic armor, Godzilla has exploited electromagnetic pulses to disrupt his foes' systems. Titanoboa, the prehistoric behemoth. Titanoboa cerrejonensis was unearthed by a team of paleontologists in 2009, led by Dr. Jonathan Block and Carlos Jaramillo, in the Cerrejón Formation of Colombia. The discovery rewrote the record books, revealing a serpent that lived during the Paleocene epoch, approximately 58 million years ago. Measuring an estimated 13 meters in length and weighing over 1,135 kilograms, Titanoboa was not just a snake. It was an apex predator dominating its ecosystem. The Paleocene was a time of recovery and growth after the mass extinction event that wiped out the dinosaurs, and Titanoboa represented the resurgence of reptilian megafauna. Biomechanical analyses suggest that Titanoboa's sheer size was facilitated by the warmer global temperatures of its era. Studies indicate that for ectothermic, cold-blooded, organisms like snakes, warmer climates enable larger body sizes due to increased metabolic rates. With average temperatures around 32 degrees Celsius in its habitat, Titanoboa thrived. Its musculature would have been immensely powerful. Based on comparisons with modern constrictors, Titanoboa could exert constriction pressures exceeding 400 psi. To put that into perspective, This force is enough to impede the circulatory system of its prey, leading to rapid loss of consciousness and death. Titanoboa likely occupied both terrestrial and aquatic environments, much like modern anacondas. Its sensory adaptations may have included heat-sensing pits, allowing it to detect endothermic prey in dense vegetation or murky waters. The diet of Titanoboa is hypothesized to have included large fish such as lungfish and primitive crocodilians like Ceratonosuchus. Its hunting strategy would have been ambush predation, using its camouflaged scales to blend into the environment, striking swiftly when unsuspecting prey ventured too close. Setting the scene, our hypothetical arena is the confluence of a primal jungle and an expansive river system, a biome reminiscent of Titanoboa's natural habitat but scaled to accommodate Godzilla's colossal presence. The atmospheric conditions include high humidity and temperatures around 35 degrees Celsius, creating an ideal environment for ectothermic organisms. Titanoboa benefits from the dense foliage and waterways, leveraging stealth and environmental familiarity. Godzilla, while amphibious, is more accustomed to open oceanic or urban environments where his size is advantageous. The jungle's constraints could limit his maneuverability, potentially offsetting his physical superiority. Physical attributes: Godzilla. Height: approximately 120 meters. Weight: approximately 100,000 metric tons. Locomotion: bipedal with a heavy tail for balance. Titanoboa. Length: approximately 13 meters. Weight: approximately 1.1 metric tons. Locomotion: limbless, utilizing serpentine movement both on land and in water. The disparity in size is evident, with Godzilla towering over Titanoboa. However, Titanoboa's low profile and elongated body could allow it to exploit areas that larger creatures might overlook. Godzilla's atomic breath presents a significant offensive capability, capable of long-range attacks and widespread destruction. His regenerative abilities and near-impenetrable hide render conventional attacks ineffective. Titanoboa's strengths lie in its constriction and stealth. It lacks ranged attacks but compensates with the ability to deliver a crushing grip silently. Its potential to strike vital areas could neutralize opponents swiftly if vulnerabilities are found. Godzilla's nuclear-powered physiology provides sustained energy output, enabling prolonged combat without fatigue. Titanoboa, being ectothermic, relies on ambient temperatures for optimal function. In the warm battleground, it operates at peak efficiency but may not match Godzilla's inexhaustible stamina. Godzilla exhibits a level of sapience, often displaying problem-solving skills and tactical responses to opponents' strategies. Titanoboa operates on instinctual predatory behavior, employing ambush tactics honed over millennia of evolution. Initial encounter: Godzilla advances through the jungle, each step leaving behind massive craters. The disturbance sends waves through the swampy waters. Titanoboa senses these vibrations, triggering its predatory instincts. From beneath the murky surface, the serpent observes, waiting for the opportune moment. As Godzilla approaches the riverbank, Titanoboa launches itself, wrapping around Godzilla's ankle with lightning speed. The sudden constriction causes Godzilla to stumble, demonstrating the serpent's surprising strength. Reacting swiftly, Godzilla emits a low-frequency roar, a biosonic pulse that disrupts Titanoboa's grip momentarily. Seizing the initiative, Titanoboa slithers up Godzilla's body, aiming for the neck region where the protective scales might be less dense. Godzilla, realizing the threat, channels energy to his dorsal fins. The glow intensifies, and he unleashes his atomic breath skyward, creating a shockwave that dislodges the serpent. Titanoboa retreats into the river, utilizing the turbid waters as cover. Godzilla wades into the depths, his massive form displacing tons of water. Switching tactics, Titanoboa attempts a second strike from below, aiming for Godzilla's underbelly. However, Godzilla's amphibious adaptations come into play. His tail sweeps through the water with immense force, creating whirlpools that disrupt Titanoboa's approach. Recognizing the futility of direct assaults, Titanoboa resorts to stealth, disappearing into the labyrinth of submerged roots and vegetation. Godzilla, unable to detect the serpent, begins to irradiate the surrounding water, a methodical process of thermal and radioactive dispersal intended to flush out his opponent. Victory scenarios: Godzilla wins. Utilizing his atomic breath and radiation, Godzilla contaminates the environment, forcing Titanoboa into the open where he can deliver a decisive blow. His superior size and ranged attacks ultimately overwhelm the serpent. Titanoboa wins. Capitalizing on Godzilla's momentary distractions, Titanoboa locates a vulnerability. Perhaps the gills are a sensory organ, and delivers a fatal constriction, cutting off vital functions. A prolonged battle could lead to environmental devastation, resulting in both creatures succumbing to toxic conditions or triggering a catastrophic geological event, such as volcanic eruptions fueled by Godzilla's radiation. Experts have debated the feasibility of Titanoboa impacting Godzilla given the significant size difference. Some posit that scaling factors would render Titanoboa's musculature insufficient against Godzilla's mass. Others explore the idea that Titanoboa's venom, if we speculate its existence, could introduce a new variable, though there is no concrete evidence supporting venom in Titanoboa's real-world counterpart. Discussions also touch upon Godzilla's radiation affecting Titanoboa at a cellular level, potentially inducing mutations or lethality due to radiation poisoning. Surveys among enthusiasts often favor Godzilla, citing his near invulnerability and destructive capabilities. However, a contingent appreciates the scientific intrigue of Titanoboa's ecological adaptations, arguing that in its optimal environment, it could outmaneuver a larger, less agile opponent. The theoretical clash between Godzilla and Titanoboa is a fascinating exploration of scale, power, and the limits of biology and physics. While Godzilla's overwhelming size and nuclear abilities present formidable challenges, Titanoboa's evolutionary perfection as a predator cannot be dismissed lightly. In a controlled analysis, Godzilla holds the advantage, but the nuances of environment and strategy leave room for debate. Now, we turn the spotlight to you, our expert audience. How do you envision this titanic battle unfolding? Could Titanoboa's stealth and predatory instincts tip the scales, or does Godzilla's might render the contest moot? Share your insights, theories, and analyses in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more expert-level content, and ring the notification bell to stay updated on our latest explorations into the extraordinary. Until next time, keep questioning the boundaries of the imaginable.